everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be learning about the epochs of the Big Bang. I have split this topic into two parts, so today we're going to look at part 1. Let's start with a nice quote. What came before? If space, time didn't exist, then how could everything appear from nothing? This will spark a small curiosity in our mind, so let's get started. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment me. So let's have an introduction about the Big Bang. The Big Bang is a theory. It describes the early development of the universe, and it is divided into several key epochs, each characterized by significant changes in the conditions and structure of the universe. It all starts from the point of singularity. Now, the point of singularity. The singularity, a key concept in the Big Bang theory, marks the universe's beginning from an infinitely dense point where physics laws collapse, sparking cosmic expansion. It is known to be infinitely hot, infinitely dense, and infinitely small. People also know it as the point of creation or as a cosmic seed. Here's the 6 epochs that we're going to be learning about in part 1. Planck epoch, the grand unification epoch, the inflationary epoch, the electroweak epoch, the quark epoch, and the hard-on epoch. These are the epochs that come after the other 6, which we'll be learning in part 2. The lepton epoch, the nucleosynthesis epoch, the photon epoch, and then the recombination epoch, the dark age, and the reionization epoch. All of these epochs lead to star and galaxy formation, then the solar system formation, which leads up to today, the present day universe. So, let's get started with the Planck epoch. The Planck epoch is the smallest epoch. It started at 10 to the power minus 43 seconds. The temperature during the Planck epoch was 10 to the power 32 Kelvin, and the size of the universe was 1 Planck length, which is 10 to the power minus 35 meters. Max Planck, who the epoch is named after, discovered the smallest time frame, which is 10 to the power minus 43 seconds. In this epoch, we had something known as the theory of everything. As we know now, there exist 4 fundamental forces of the nature: the strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force, gravitational force, and the electromagnetic force. During the Planck epoch, all of these forces were combined into one, which was known as the theory of everything. So none of the forces had a greater power than each other, as all of them were equal. The grand unification epoch, not to be confused with the grand unified theory. The grand unification epoch started from 10 to the power minus 43 seconds to 10 to the power minus 36 seconds. The temperature during the grand unification epoch was 10 to the power 28 Kelvin. Here we had something known as the grand unified theory, also known as the gut. As we know, the theory of everything was in the Planck epoch. In the grand unification epoch, the gravitational force was separated from the theory of everything, forming the gut. So now we have 2 main forces, the gravitational force and the gut, which consists of the strong nuclear force, the weak nuclear force, and the electromagnetic force. Next, we have the inflationary epoch. This epoch was observed as one of the epochs which we could notice the Big Bang increasing drastically in size. It might not be much now, but as per that time, it was a lot, as the universe was now the size of a grapefruit almost. This inflationary epoch lasted from 10 to the power minus 36 seconds to 10 to the power minus 32 seconds. and the temperature during this epoch was 10 to the power 26 Kelvin. This epoch was also overlapped with another epoch, which is the electroweak epoch. This epoch also started from 10 to the power minus 36 seconds and lasted until 10 to the power minus 12 seconds. Here the Big Bang was still expanding and the temperature was 10 to the power 16 Kelvin. It was still 10 centimeters in size. Here in this epoch we have the strong nuclear force, which is separated from the gut. Now we have three main forces: the strong nuclear force, the gravitational force, and the electroweak force. As you can see, they are in yellow. The electroweak force is a combination of the electromagnetic force and the weak nuclear force. Next we have the quark epoch. This lasted 1 picosecond, which is basically 10 to the power minus 12 second to 10 to the power minus 16 seconds. The temperature was 10 to the power 15 Kelvin. Here all the fundamental forces of nature have separated. So we can see there is the strong nuclear force, the gravitational force, the electromagnetic force, and the weak nuclear force. Next we have the hard-on epoch. This lasted from 10 to the power minus 16 seconds to 1 second. The temperature during the hard-on epoch was 10 to the power minus 14 Kelvin. Here the universe has cooled enough for the quarks to join and create hard-ons. So we can see two of the main ones were the proton and the neutron. The proton was made up of 2 up quarks and 1 down quark, and the neutron was made up of 2 down quarks and 1 up quark. That's all for today. Thank you. See you in part 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.